Hello. I'll just wait for the page to load up because the new Facebook Live settings takes a while to bring me to the next page. So hang on. Okay. So before I begin today's session, today's live, I just need to take a look at if there are any requests that anyone have left, and take a look at that first. So I'm not seeing that anyone had left a request for today. So hold on. If you would like to leave a request before I begin the actual session, just let me know. Just let me know right now before I begin. So I'll give a few more moments if anyone's present here. So hello Gisela, I see you're here. Hi. So if you have a request, you can still make it, and I will be able to work on it, but I will still tune in with Source, what's for the best for everyone. So I'll give a few moments before I start the session, and if anyone would like to leave your request, just let me know. Yeah, any requests, like healing issue, it can be a topic that you want to work on. So today's session is actually working on spirit and spiritual team affirmation alignment work, including a short soul dive session actually, and I see both will work really well together. And the spirit and team affirmation alignment work will last for one entire month. So you will be able to work with it an entire month with your team of light and help to receive guidance and everything through this work. So I'm taking a look at your comment. So, hi Gisela. So you're saying I would like to heal my chronic neck pain for the past 17 years and recent heart palpitations at night. Okay. So I'll tune in with Source. What's the best for this session? So Spirit Source is suggesting for today we will be working in general as a group. If you'd like to join in later, then it will still apply the energy work and healing. So we will be working on your life for healthy well-being on a whole, including inner healthy well-being and outer healthy well-being as well, and how you're able to work and achieve in both areas. So I believe that sources say that it will apply for your situation and how you can work on an emotional level as well. I know source is showing me that actually has been just one area that your team is guiding you to take a look. Not really emotional healing, but how to guide you on working on a positive way to work positively, empoweringly positively, and encouraging yourself on a whole level too, and supporting yourself, and that's important. Generally, we don't really talk very encouragingly to ourselves, self-talk when we talk to ourselves as well as when we allow other people to talk to us. So how do generally people, talk to you? Sometimes you will notice that it can be pretty like so-so type of quality. You can do whatever you want. If you want to do, then go do a certain thing. And it's not very much motivating, right? It's not very much encouraging. And at this level, Sauce is saying, generally you will find that on an external basis, you don't really meet a very emotional, on the emotional level, quality, sense of well-being. That's what he or she is saying. I'm seeing a couple gods and goddesses present. But anyway, I will start the session right now. So this will be also a short soul dive session too. And I will be working on a space right now, safe space for everyone. So I invite anyone who is joining in to work on an intention with your team of light, with Divine Spirit, and to set an intention to join a safe space with Spirit, with team for this session. If you're joining in after this live, it will work to just set the intention with Spirit. And I will ensure right now to work on your energetic fields and bodies, to cleanse and to work with you, to bring you in a safe space. So I will actually begin on working Spirit and Team of Light affirmation alignment session on this particular topic, healthy well-being, and how to really work on this. And I will be working with your team and my team with Spirit to activate it right now. And right now they're activating lines of connection to help empower and grow you on how you can use the resources and tools presently you have with you. But more than often, what I'm seeing right now is sometimes people may reject or not being able to see that you have the resource and tools with you. And with that regard, you may miss out on what's really there and what is really that they're guiding you. So for example, they're sharing with me this guidance in this message actually. I know that organic is very big in nutrition community and spiritual community, and natural as well. And they're saying that is fantastic and great, being very concerned for the well-being of planet Earth, being very concerned about the ecosystem, and that's wonderful. And they're sharing that it's okay if you find that you need not be able to purchase organic items. You need not be able to have that financial ability to purchase them. To work with these items, it can be imported items as well from Australia, from elsewhere, and they're perishables, right? And they don't really do well at specific climates wherever you are maybe. But more than often you find that difficulty, people find the difficulty on how you're able to sustain your lifestyle, to work, to have a healthy lifestyle actually, and be spiritual. And that gets a challenge. And they're saying that this is one of the resources and tools you have, but sometimes other people's, there can be well-meaning intentions actually to encourage people to not take chemical food. And but their message is still, of course, have healthy diet, natural diet. But if you find that you can't have that ability to purchase organic foods, be okay with that. And deep down in your heart that spiritually wise, heart-centered wise, is not about, judging in that way. And you realize that you aren't able to find a way out if you have that firm decision on purchasing organic products. You will find yourself in a trap, actually, and you are trying to find a solution, a way out of this, because there are these ideas about healthy, natural, organic, but how you are able to work through with spirit to have a healthy lifestyle, though, and you will find yourself in that trap. So this is a message and guidance they're sharing. It doesn't mean that organic is not good. They're saying it doesn't mean that, and they're re-emphasizing on it. But you need to ensure that that health and what you set the intention on have that heart-centered alignment with it. So if you force yourself to make a decision to choose organic foods, but you aren't able to afford it, and you be very blaming about yourself, and you be in a community that pressurize you, literally feel like you're pressurized, and that doesn't very much heart-centered alignment. So the big message and guidance that they're sharing is actually the information is: be healthy, work on a healthy lifestyle that's heart-centered. If you can only manage in purchasing non-organic foods, but it may have chemicals in it, do the best you can. Of course, do the best you can. If it's using cider vinegar rinse to wash your vegetables, if it's just using the water, then it's okay. There's a lot of emphasis on this, and I'm seeing Spirit actually is guiding Jesus to about the guidance, because Jesus at the time was birthed in a place where wasn't very clean, the food as well. And if you put yourself in a situation that you have to choose between in a very, I would say, with this organic situation, in a very pressurized way, pressurizing yourself, it's not very loving yourself. That's what he's sharing right now. And you need to ensure that it's a heart-centered, balanced, and aligned way. And they're emphasizing on this, that will help to guide you in making sure that other people's opinions, information, judgments about any subject literally is from the balanced way. And you can check in with Spirit, with your team of light, from a heart-centered place about this message. And that's what he's sharing right now. And hopefully he's saying that helps to clear a lot of things that he says, and Spirit is saying that goes a lot in nutritional community, but the emphasizing is saying it's not to guide people not to be healthy. It's not that. Or not guiding for organic food as well. It's not, because there are so much greatness in organic food. So they want to bring the message across with this. So the second message is actually second layer of work they are doing right now and have been working on, is actually helping you to shift away from other people's judgments, opinions, and messages that may not be true, may not be heart aligned. And this Spirit and team affirmation alignment work will help you move through with that, and will help guide you through with that. And they are saying heart-centered alignment, balance is a key important word, and you can spot with yourself about this. So I'm just taking a look at the message. So Gisela is saying, or at least find out why this is happening and what's the lesson to be learned before I can release it. That would be helpful too. Thanks. Okay. Yeah. It is a very tough one, I know they're saying perhaps it would be best I touch upon this later, just a short message from them. But I hope that it helps you, the message just now that they are bringing through as well about heart-centered, aligned balance, and how you can work with your resource, your finances as well, and um, purchase food, anything that can help you on a physical level. So they are working through on this level. I'm seeing right now about releasing judgments, and they are saying don't follow too closely on other people's judgments, opinions, but of course, be aligned with spirit and source, and know that spirit and source message and guidance is always for your highest good. It's always for the highest good. But the most proactive thing I'm hearing someone is saying, what can I do though proactively? I will say, if you are very active in working from the heart, and you can very well balance when people are talking about whatever they talk about, even from a book, even from TV or documentary, but you are coming consistently from the heart, and you are able to stay there, and you are able to stay with a connection with spirit and your team, then you are able to actively, I would say, use this connection, but you have to use all of this at the same time to check in with the message and the guidance and whatever the other party is saying. But you have to come from a heart-centered balance and aligned place. So sometimes a short brief is that sometimes people give very odd information. When I was taking a look at Lemurian society in the past, many years back, and they would talk about how they've channeled information, how Lemurian society was, but I didn't find that it is true actually, because it had a lot of ego-centric things in about the society that doesn't really conform to what I know of a high vibrational consciousness society, community, society, world, because it doesn't really match with a spiritual enlightened being. And people who resonate with knowing how spiritual enlightenment being, for example, it can be various things, but most importantly is about relationship and how you treat other people. And there will be a lot of mis ideas about this sharing with others, and I would say perhaps if it would be best to talk privately about this though, because it was pretty odd information, and I know that a lot of people are interested in enlightenment consciousness and growing in this way, which is of course fine. But the point is, be aware about information you get from specific people, if they are true, if they are from the heart, if they are, very kind, if they are kind. And you will know. And if you need help, you can do a spot, you can do ask a spirit, you can ask spirit to guide you, you can work on that level, you can do it. And that is these are the message that they would like to share. So let me take a look right now. The last layer that they would like me to bring through for this work is being clear of what you know. And this energy work, the next one, will help in working on this. So I will work with them on this layer to help enunciate your knowing, you working with your knowing, on affirmations from them, on guidance from them, on encouragements, nurturance from them, any information, any messages from them, and not move it aside. So sometimes you may think that it's nothing, but you may move it aside, but it's a guidance from them. So for example, the first message about organic foods and natural foods and about healthy, you may get the point natural, you may get the point organic, but you may miss out the third message from them. Usually it happens though. Perhaps they're saying it's a lot of information going on and you're trying to digest all this information and trying to work on them. And the third is actually that it's okay if you can't afford organic products. It's okay, you can still buy and purchase, you can still eat foods that are non-organic. Of course, it's not talking about junk food per se, and yeah, they are saying it's about this, and how you respect food, how you are really heart-centered and aligned in working in the area of food, because food is not just food, and they are once, living beings. So to respect them, respect their lives with source, and I always do a blessing and prayer before I eat and consume drinks as well. So that's the third message. So you may move that aside, and you may not being able to see that. So this is the third one. They're saying being clear of the message, and this work will help you to work on receiving through your energetic fields and bodies the messages from them, all messages, all information. At times people may find that encouragement, they may not encourage. You may find that they do encourage, but you may not find that they send encouraging messages to you, and even energies as well. And they're saying they do, but that's another information you may push aside too. You may not be aware. And even if there is also something like when they want to warn you about certain situations, and that's also from them. So there are many information that will help you to get the notice and get your attention as well. So okay. So Maeve Kirby, look into past life regressions and quantum healing. Yes, both are really great healing modalities. So these 3 points will help you guys through the awareness and about what you can actually pay attention in your world, in your life. So I will work with your team of light, your spirit right now, to activate the best energies and energetic work for you to work through the 1 month period. So first is to bolster your confidence with working with them and also with working on this topic. Second is this energetic work with them is knowing that it's okay if you don't receive full information from them, because some information they don't move through physically in that fast way. They don't move like that, and sometimes you may pick up a sense of feeling from them, energetically from them, and that's okay. Sometimes though, they do send you dream messages sometimes, and you may be aware because in dreams there is a lot happening in dreams, and that's one area. The third layer of work is focus on a heart-centered aligned place on this topic. So working on healthy, how you can achieve inner and outer healthiness. And a lot of people use this as a focus to guide them through their healing process, how they can work through all-rounded healing cycle, healing path, healing journey, because I'm seeing so much emphasized and focused on exercising. So how can I be healthy while exercising? So they use the keyword healthy to help jog them to determine what sort of exercises, activities can help promote healing inside and out. And another way is I'm seeing a healing path, healing journey, healing process, internal work, personal work, how they can do that. And they will usually be directed for themselves to look around. It can be, I'm seeing affirmation work, it can be empowerment work, it can be motivational, inspirational speakers and be drawn to that as well. It can be many ways. And I would say you can take a look from this point and walk through your life to see in all areas about how to work with this, because I find that sometimes you may need to jog, having a focal point to jog yourself and how you are able to work. So like healing, for example, you may not feel that certain activities and exercises are healing, but when you use that point, healing, healthy, and it jogs you more to the area of perhaps yoga, Pilates, running, jogging, and etc. And that will help you immensely. And yeah, so that's what I'm seeing. So for the 1 month work period for spirit and team of light alignment affirmation work, it will take for 1 month. So the entire work will activate immediately for you right now, and I will be working with them about this. So you'll be working with your team consistently with any guidance, messages, empowerment from them 24/7 on this specific topic. But they will also help guide you through how to grow working with them, about receiving information and guidance. So it's fully activated for all of you that are watching, and you would like to join in. Please let me know you are able to join in, and I will post a short message after I've done the live session on how you're able to join in as well. So yeah, so I'll close this space presently right now. So I'll be working with your energetic fields and bodies just to give everyone's energy bodies a thorough work, and to ensure that it's balanced and grounded. Okay, so I'm seeing that it's done, and yeah, and I hope that everyone's feeling really great, because this work is a very uplifting empowerment work actually, and you'll feel very sort of very upbeat and very empowered to just a feeling, and also to work on the issues actually, whatever that you've received. So yeah, so let me take a look at the comments. Okay, so I will move on to the Q&A session. So if anyone has any Q&A, then I will answer it pertaining to this session. So I will take a look at Gisella's, just a short one. So for yours, so you have a sense that it's coming from somewhere, your issues. I will say for you is physically, although maybe physical work will do help for you immensely. Eating healthily, healthy lifestyle, healthy changes will help you on the inside and out. But I'm seeing actually physically, will help you move that momentum much, much better. Yeah. On a whole, for your chronic neck pain and your recent heart palpitations. But don't go too strong. For example, like some people I know, they go into a juice cleanse, but I'm seeing that a message from your team is that don't go so hardcore on healthy, a heart-centered balance. They're saying, they're reminding you. And of course, it's not anything against chicken or fish. It's not anything against eating them. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about certain noodles that have caloric content as well. They're saying, and they're reminding heart-centered balance. You will be able to work much better by working physically. It's just one area that I'm seeing your soul is going through with spirit and your team actually on these two areas. And even though I know that people working on the healing side, energetic healing, but at times, working on the physical element of change is needed at one point of time, and it will help you immensely as well. And they're saying don't worry about it. They have been guiding you. Yeah, they have been guiding you. The other one I would suggest and is more into Louise Hay work in that direction that will help you immensely. It's not more the method of healing modality. It doesn't mean that there isn't a right one. There isn't a one that's for you. It doesn't mean that they're saying, but they're saying it's something more pertaining with emotional healing from Louise Hay's teaching, emotional healing and empowerment that you need to work on. And it also works on these two areas. You can take a look at audiobooks on YouTube. She has that Louise Hay's audiobooks, and you can take a listen to them. It's 1 hour long, I believe. There are short ones. There are 2 hours. You can just play them and you can just listen them, like a listening meditation. And they are sharing that if listening just one time may not process what is she talking about, you listen a few times, it's fine. So in the past, I've listened to her meditation, her teachings a number of times. And I don't really mind whether if when I'm going to sleep or not, I will still play them and I'll just put it next to me. And yeah, it's just an element that will help you immensely because I'm seeing an emotional healing that you're going through your soul as a spiritual being, and you're actually working on it, but it may not be at the time right now. That's why you may find that I don't mean right now to do healing because you're already doing it, but right now about right through this video as knowing what it is, and more so what what is the blockage. It's not anything frightening or scary. Source is saying don't worry about it. It's just that sometimes with particular healing blocks, when we do healing, there can be many things going on to contribute to a healing problem, right? So there can be a lot. There can be 3, 4, or 5 things perhaps that you may have that you are not sure why this block is so huge, but it can be pretty huge, and there can be 5 things going on. So they're just saying that I'm seeing there's more than one, and that's why it may feel that it's pretty hard to move it. But they're saying don't worry about it. The physical work will help you really move through a lot of these issues more on the physical level, because you just need that element, which is one of the key issues that you're working on. But they are saying maybe another time would be best to talk about it. So that's what they just want to share as a short Q&A and a message for you. So okay, no problem, Gisela. So I'm reading your comments. So I've been trying, I'm not sure whether you've been live, but I'll just look through your comment and reply to you. So if anyone wants to join in, feel free to let me know that you want to join in. I'm really resistant to exercise. I've been trying to eat healthy but feeling a bit deprived. Okay. Yeah. So just yeah, I see that with your team, and they're saying that the few suggestions I see just now will help you process your emotional, what you're trying to process emotionally about your trauma much more better, because you need to move through it on the physical level as well. So when we actually do healing, we heal, right? We also work through physical changes on how to work and work through our life more empoweringly, more co-creatively with Source. And we work through different changes, how we are able to do it. And yeah, so this is one area they're saying Louise Hayes will help you with processing the emotions and guide you through that. So with the exercise, don't stress yourself. If you feel like you just need to go for a walk, then just go for a brisk walk or walk. It's fine. At times I go for a walk as an exercise, and I go around the neighborhood a couple of times. It's not much about, for me, it's not much about the length of how I walk, but how I actually feel and what I actually want to work on, and for myself, actually, exercise wise. So yeah, that's for exercise. So I hope that helps you. And if anyone have any more questions about this topic that we have worked on, please let me know. I'll just wait for any more questions. So otherwise, I will be ending this session in a few moments. So I just still wait. So hello Giselle. So you're welcome. I hope that helps you. I know it's a little tough to connect the dots about your healing and why physical healing. Because I'm sensing that may may feel like there's some questions about physical suggestion just now on physical changes to work on. Because I'm seeing physical on your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual level, how your soul as a spiritual being, the healing is working through actually on the soul level, on the spiritual being level, on other areas as well. Because I don't just work on targeting a certain area, because the specific healing is it's more on a spiritual side, but at present right now, you just need to go through this journey with your team. Your team is nodding their head that is important, this layer of information. Physical, just listening to Louise Hay and working on emotional side will help to process the traumas and the healing that you're saying you're going through so much, because you need to process them, and you may find that you're having I would say some difficulty resolving them fully. So it's out right now. So I know that at times in the healing community, you want to surface the issues, the blocks, and everything on the conscious. So you're being conscious, but there may be some issue you need to process it through, and that's why they are saying this. It will help you on the physical level and tremendously, and to get you also motivation. She is a very motivation healer, speaker, and I'm sure it will get you so much insights about her work and her emotional healing. She works on the subconscious emotional healing. She works on subconscious healing as well, and she works on the physical level too. And she's a very powerful healer, because I do so I'm just seeing you get woken. Yeah, that would be one area about processing your healing, your emotions, that is very important. So sometimes things surface, but you may need to move it, fully heal, fully process it through. So that's one important suggestion actually from me and your team of light, and they're urging you to just listen. It's on YouTube. You can just listen it. If you need to read the book, then the library, you can just borrow it. It's very available, these resources and tools, and don't worry about it. Yeah, just look it up. So I hope that helps you, and don't worry though, they're sharing. So so you're saying, did you mention dreams as part of the healing process too? Yeah, I was saying that dreams actually, there's a lot going through in dreams. There's one part where it has something to do with healing process, but it's not a venue. It's not a venue to process your healing. I wouldn't say it would be a very conducive venue though to process your healing, but it's a place where you do go through certain healing insights more often. and actually a lot of other things, but that is one area. Yes, that is one. Louise Hay's You Can Heal Your Life. And there are also other books from her, other video clips, other clips you can watch. And I hope that you'll be able to move through the emotional processing much better from your healing. But yes, there are a number of things on YouTube. So is there any more questions? You can share your questions in the comment section below. Just let me know. I hope it's clear for you, Gisela. If it's not, just let me know. But I feel that it's clear though. Your team of light is sharing with me. Yeah. In general, it's just the physical, emotional processing you just need to go through, and a few other things that mentioned. You're welcome, Gisela. So I believe that's all for today. And if anyone's watching this replay after I've done the live session and you would like to join in, please let me know as well. Yeah, if you have any questions, yeah, you can let me know. So that's all for today's live session, and I hope everyone enjoyed it. It was a short soul dive session that I had to do, including a spirit and team energetic work session, but everything is active, so don't worry about it. If you have questions about the energetic work done, you can let me know and ask me as well. Feel free to do so. So thank you for joining in for this session. Thank you all. Have a great day ahead, or great night ahead as well. So goodbye.